Welcome to Shadow Alley. On this channel, we talk about horror movies and silicone masks, so if you're into that sort of stuff, feel free to subscribe and stick around. So in an attempt to get more horror-related content on this channel, I am starting to partner with other YouTubers and other people to try and help create top 10 horror movie content for this channel so that I can upload that between my short films and silicone mask reviews and all the goofy stuff that I do. I just need more horror-related content. So I've partnered with a company called Video Lab. I gave them a bunch of ideas for some top 10 videos that I wanted to have made. Some of them I'm gonna do, some of them they're gonna do. This is one that was written and edited by Video Lab, and it is the best horror movies on Netflix, Zombie Edition.
Greetings everyone, welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you're new. As you already know, we have been in quarantine for over a year now, and staying at home for most of the time leaves us with not a lot of options when it comes to entertainment. But thank God for the internet and Netflix. Netflix Incorporated, an American over-the-top content platform and production company, had over 195 million paid subscriptions worldwide, and as of October 2020, it had 73 million paid subscriptions only in the United States. That proves how much we fell in love with watching Netflix during quarantine. But since quarantine hasn't ended for most of us, and even for those who are free from quarantine, we all need Netflix and chill and great movie list. That's why we thought of bringing you some suggestions for the best horror movies that you can watch on Netflix with your friends, families, and loved ones. In this episode, let's talk about zombie horror movies. But hey, not so fast, movie lover. Before we go on with our video, why don't you take some time to subscribe to our channel? Make sure you also hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time we upload a new video. Now that that is out of the way, let's go to Zombie Town. Number 1. Cargo, 2017. Cargo is a very interesting zombie movie starring Martin Freeman. The movie begins with a father and a mother and their child on a houseboat. Without any backstory, it's pretty clear that something terrible has happened. Directors Ben Howling and Yolanda Ramke did a very good job at depicting an outbreak of a mishap without telling the audience exactly what had happened, leaving questions in their minds, but also answering those questions along the way. The movie is about a father who struggles to somebody to protect his baby girl and take care of her since there's a terrifying zombie pandemic. The movie is so dark and intense that it won the Best Feature Film Award in 2018 as well. If you're interested in watching a movie with zombie-related horror, but also a movie that shows a father's love towards his infant child, then Cargo is for you. Number 2. Ravenous, or Les Infâmes, 2017. Ravenous is a French original movie produced by Stéphanie Morissette, starring Marc-André Grandin. This horror film depicts the residents of a small town as they deal with an outbreak leading to an attack by zombies. From plot to storytelling to acting and suspense, Ravenous is so good that some people even call it the greatest zombie movie ever made. The movie has won over 16 awards in the last 3 years, including Best Original Soundtrack, Best Film, Best Direction, Best Sound, and so many more. The directors performed their job so well at creating the best ominous suspense while showing how the characters' bodies break down throughout the movie, and they turn against their loved ones. In the movie, only a handful of people survive and seek shelter in the woods. Wait, we don't want to spoil the movie for you. You have to go watch it yourself. Number 3. World War Z. What would you do if there was a zombie apocalypse breaking out in the world and your boss orders you to save the world? Would you do it instead of protecting yourself and your family? Well, this is what World War Z is about. But it's not just this, it's way more than that. The movie revolves around a former United Nations employee, Jerry Lane, who traverses the world in a race against time to stop a zombie pandemic that is toppling armies and governments and threatens to destroy humanity itself. World War Z won the Best Thriller Film and an ASCAP award for Top Box Office Film as well. Number 4. Overlord, 2018. Directed by Julius Avery, Overlord was released in 2018, starring Jovan Adepo, Wyatt Russell, and Matilda Oliveira, along with many other great actors. The movie is about a small group of American soldiers who find a horror scene behind enemy lines on the eve of D-Day. The film holds an approval rating of 81% based on 220 reviews and an average rating of 6.7.1 out of 10. Well, that should really motivate you to go right now and watch Overlord on Netflix. Oh wait, don't go right now. Go after this video, because the next few picks are some of the best zombie movies ever. Number 5. The Silence, 2019. The Silence is about our world being under attack from anonymous creatures who hunt their humans, their prey, by their sounds. A teenager who had lost her hearing at the age of 13 and her family seek safety and shelter in a remote refuge. The movie is horror with so many jump scares that we don't suggest you watch it by yourself. But just in case you do, Do share with us your experience of watching of the most horror films to ever exist, all alone. Number 6. Zombieland. Now this movie is special because it's not horror and filled with jump scares. It also has a hint of comedy in it. The best combination. Starring the very special Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, and Emma Stone. Zombieland is about a bunch of dorky college students who are looking for a way to survive in a world that is taken over by zombies. Millions of zombies. This movie has over 10 wins and 28 nominations altogether, including awards for film music, Best in Show, Best Actor for Jesse, and also Best Horror Movie of the Year. It's definitely a must-watch, like Titanic of zombie movies. Number 7. #Alive or #Alive 2020. #Alive is a thriller Korean horror movie about a grisly virus that rampages a city and a lonely man that is locked inside his very own apartment, also digitally cut off from seeking help. And he's desperate to find a way out before the infected zombies find a way in. This is his story. Although it was released last year, the movie has already won one award, and that was for the star of the movie, Yoo Ah-in, for Best Actor of the Year. His acting, the thriller, and the suspense makes the movie worth a second, third, and many more watches. Just make sure you have a friend near you, so you can have someone to be scared with. Number 8. Day of the Dead, Bloodline, 2018. This movie is ahead of its time. No, seriously, I mean a movie about a former medical student who battles for her survival against an evil human and zombie hybrid that's determined to destroy her life. The movie is dark, it's horror, it's violent, and most of all, one of the best zombie horror movies out there. You need to see the movie to believe us. Number 9. The Cabin in the Woods, 2011. The Cabin in the Woods, a movie about 5 friends go for a break at a remote cabin where they get more than what they bargained for, discovering the truth behind the cabin in the woods. The movie had won a Saturn Award for the best horror/thriller film of 2011. The Cabin in the Woods grossed $42.1 million in North America and $24.4 million in other territories, for a worldwide total of $66.5 million. Against a production budget of $30 million. It did so well in the box office, we bet it's worth your time. Number 10. Army of the Dead, 2021. Although the movie hasn't come out yet, you can put up a reminder so you don't miss out on 2021's Army of the Dead. The movie is about a zombie outbreak that happens in Las Vegas, while a group of mercenaries plot a heist on a Las Vegas casino during a zombie outbreak. The movie will be released on Netflix's official site, so we can watch it at the comfort of our beds. Are you excited for another zombie horror movie? Well, we are. Do you like our picks? Have you ever watched any of these movies? If yes, which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. Also, hit the bell icon button so that you'll get a notification whenever we post a new video. Your engagements really help us grow and reach to more audience that's just as amazing as you. See you in our next video. Till then, goodbye.